Where does that leave us? We've got to have more voices and choices. We've got to break the two-party elected dictatorship, or either take over one of them. That's really quite serious. I've happened to been speaking in the last 2 years to some progressive, wealthy people. Yeah, there are a few progressive, very wealthy people. They're in their 80s, 70s, 90s. I've never seen more demoralized and discouraged people. As one of them said to me, and he was very, very good with his workers. He supported trade unions. He never lost a day to a strike. He had all kinds of companies. And he's almost 90 years old. And he said, is this the country I'm going to leave? Is this the situation I'm going to leave? Well, you think our indignation level would be a little higher? You think we're going to alert our mind and our intelligence without fire in our belly? You think without emotional intelligence to break our routines, to change some of the time we spend every day and every week and every month collaborating and organizing grassroots organizations that mean business, that can raise enough money to have full-time staff? If we don't do that, no one's going to do it for us. If there's one cardinal lesson of history, is that the people only get what they demand, seek for, and fight for. As the great abolitionist Frederick Douglass said pre-Civil War, power concedes nothing without a demand. You couple that with Cicero's definition, freedom is participation in power, and tie it to an ancient Chinese proverb, which once you hear it, you'll never forget it. And here it is, quote, to know and not to act is not to know. To know and not to act is not to know. So for shortcuts, I'm going to leave you with two important websites. One that has just put up our June conference on corporate subordination and displacement in Washington, D.C. The whole series of seminars and plenary sessions are now on the website. It's called tamethecorporation.org. tamethecorporation.org. I think this is the most advanced corporate accountability conference held in our country. And I hope that you'll spend the hours necessary to absorb it and then move with its exhortation. The other is called corporatepolicy.org. corporatepolicy.org. And it features a book that's entirely devoted to corporate reform, fundamental corporate reforms, called The People's Business. Charlie Cray is one of the authors. Are you here, Charlie? He's over there. And there are a lot of wonderful books exposing corporate wrongdoing. Aren't many books on corporate reform. That's the one I would urge you to get a hold of. I'm getting the signal that we all have to leave, and I want to thank you for your patience. I want to thank you for your commitment for being here and going back home, spreading the word and spreading that human energy that you brought here and had accentuated here by your rubbing shoulders with each other and with all these wonderful exhibits. And if any of you want to chat further, I'll be out there behind that green parapet. Thank you very much. Adelante.
You're watching Free Speech TV.
Independent, viewer-supported television.
It's what democracy looks like.
About a year ago, Mark and I thought, air pollution, global warming, how can we make a difference? So Mark modified our car, some sort of homemade energy source.
The best part is the car emits only helium.
Genius.
But the EPA says the energy we use in our home can cause twice the greenhouse gas